Hello everyone, welcome to the R tutorial video basic functions. In this video, we will learn basic and useful function that we can use once we have the data loaded in the R environment. So we will be able to load various types of data, check if it is correctly loaded, get an overview of your data set, and edit the data set you need. Let's start. So we will start with the data. As we have already learned in the first tutorial, we can use the .csv function to import the data. This time we will learn some details of using it. The first thing that we will learn is the header. The header is a row that explains what's contained in each column. It's usually located on the top of your dataset. If we have the header in our dataset, we need to set the data header as true. But see this sample data, the CSV data, so like this. If you open up the CSV data, I just use Excel. This first row contains X, and this is not a data point, it's just the column name, and we do not want to consider this as a data point. So oh, if we put the simple data with header true, it is loaded and we can click to open up and check. The X is assigned as column name. We can see the data point like here. There are 161 entries, meaning that 161 rows. And then what if we set the header as false? uh, with the same data set, I will just play with it, then see what happens. Let's reopen this. See, now we can see X in the first row, and it is considered the first data point. And here V1 is assigned as a column name by R. It's just automatic. So I'll just turn this to the right thing. And here, before we move on to the next chapter, I want you to pay attention to how I spell true or false here. If it is all uppercase and without any quotation marks, you can assume true or false is not just a string value but a boolean table that is specially treated in our environment. Now we will move on to the second part. So what is separated? If a given data set is nice Excel or CSV format, then we are lucky. However, sometimes we get the data set in a text file with all values separated by either a comma or a semicolon. Let's look at this text file that I just brought. If you look at this, the rows are divided by the enters. And here you can see the comma separating each numbers. And we have here also had in the data set A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I, and we have the same number of data points in one row. What can we do to import this text file into our environment? In that case, we can set up separator in the read table function. Look at this, and don't be afraid of this read the table. This is just another function that imports the data. It's just similar to this read the CSV data. We will define the set value as whatever was used to separate the values. So in this case, it was a comma, and here we need to put the commas inside the quotation marks. because it should be treated as just text value, the string value. Let's see what happens when we import this. Here I click this and then I can open this. See, A B C D E F G H I R assigned as header, and then below that we see a lot of data points. In fact, you can check here. There are 7292 entries, meaning that there are 1292 rows in this dataset.